Welcome back, everyone. It is a Tier 8 game on Marovanka.
Let's go!
I'm driving the British Tier 8 tank destroyer, the Charioteer. Start this particular match, looking around, going, interesting. As usual with the Charioteer, it's best to go someplace where hopefully I can put this gun to work on unsuspecting enemy tanks. So I'm heading for the Magic Forest. Now, this Magic Forest is very different than it was a year or so ago when they looked at this map. It's still a very, very nasty place. To set up a tank destroyer on the back and look for places to just plaster enemy tanks. But as I'm driving, I'm sitting there going, oh, this is becoming very defensive. Only appears to be 4 tanks that are in the Charioteer. There's a Pershing, there's a Super Pershing, and there's a little Leopard light tank. But this Leopard seems to have some clue how you're supposed to do some active spotting, because, well, he's being very, very brave. He has popped over both ridge lines in the middle of Marovanka Ridge and is doing a crazy scouting run to see if he spots anything, and he doesn't. Even more crazy, I don't see any signs that he's being shot at. So, that means it's actually safe to move up here to the center of the map, or center of the woods. I hope for a chance. Let's shoot at some bad guys. So just pop right on over. And push right here. Leo does another run, which gets a little further back. Now he's being shot at. There's a SP-1 back there. No, hello, T-34 too. I usually pull the head shelf my very first shot in the Charioteer each match because, well, one, you're more likely to hit an unsuspecting target, meaning a somewhat lower penetration of 210 is somewhat inadequate. And 2, it's frequently a light tank. And there's not a light tank in the world who likes it when he eats a big hit from a head shell. Pershing and I finish off the T-34 too, but my Pershing is taking a pounding. Probably because they can't see my tank anymore. And he's reduced to only 16 health. Amazingly, he survives the barrage. As I pop up into the bush, so he can spot some of the things shooting at him. So that's when reinforcements arrive. Notice a vehicle forward on a quick scouting run, but so does a bulldog. Spot Dicker Max. Someone will shoot him once. And, well, you don't need 216 millimeters of penetration to kill him, but it's always good to get a gun out of play. Now, there is a tank chance over there, but then I spot the SP-1C again. I've learned that these little guys are in the rear. So I immediately start putting shots at the SP-1C.
Penetration.
He's got behind a ridge line. SP-2's coming back up. Oh, shot is to the ground. Advance just a little bit. Once again, just hoping for a good spot where I can sit and get shots. There goes the SP-1C again. I take one more swing at him here as he tries to make his getaway. Terrible shot. Shot right over the top of him. That's okay. There's this Tier 6 heavy tank driving side on to me. This is just a little exercise in damage farming.
Enemy armor is hit.
Alright, he's down. Oh, Indian Panthers come up, was trying to fight with my Pershing.
Enemy armor is damaged. They're knocked out.
Indian Panthers are no match for L7A1 gun. Alright. Well, I know that my Pershing's low on health. Super Pershing will never cross that field in front of the prototype without getting crushed. So I decide to head south and see if I can spot and shoot this prototype. Now, of course, he sees me. He's very well positioned in the bushes up there. One is zigzagging, trying to make it difficult to shoot at me. I think I'm in a safe spot. Turn. Oh, look, there's a Churchill landing. I'll put a shot into that. Okay, I guess I'm not safe for the prototype. But then we spot him. He was looking at me. He's going to turn his turret away. Somehow it bounces off the side of his turret. There we go. Just going to rely on the superior speed and maneuverability of Churchill to just outplay the prototype. Now he spots the Leopard and takes him. I put a big shell into the side of him, and then I charge. There's one reason here I'm trying to dupe him. It does not work.
Target acquired.
Oh, no. Alright, no health. Time to get out. Time to get out. Yep, people shooting me. Need to escape. Oh.
We're good for.
Didn't even get a direct hit. Just landed nearby, and on 42 health, the sheer size of the shell from the Su-14 is sufficient to finish me off. Still, very important run getting that prototype out of play. Now I just have to hope my team has necessary resilience to finish it off. Let's see how they're doing. Ooh. Well, Super Purging might be able to take a hit. Purging, of course, is on fragile amounts of health. And hey, look, there goes that SP-1C. And those two heavy tanks, whose health totals we don't know over there. So I'm really nervous about this game right now. These two are rolling in. Remember, the Purging is trying to get to the place where his tank is most likely decisive. He's headed for the ridge line over here. That SP-1C, well, he's going looking for a target. Let's go see what happens to SP-1C, because he's going to be hunting for artillery. Oh, where's the MC? Okay, title for him, I think. Persian's coming up. He finds a Tiger B. Puts a good quick shot into it and pops back over to the finds the low. They're both now perilously low hit points. The low spots the Super Pershing. They turn the Super Pershing into a one-shot play. So the gun is turned away. Pershing moves in, rolls him out. Meanwhile, on this flank, SP-1C says, "Ah, I see you, Bert." And Bert goes, "I see you too." And behind him, the Pershing has just finished off the low. Suddenly, it's a single artillery, and he's got no less than 4 tanks coming chasing him. Well, okay, 2 artillery, a Bert, 2 tanks, and 1 other artillery. And we know he's down here because he shot me from down in here. Just need to find him. As it turns out, he's picked himself a handy little bush to hide in. Su-14 does actually have some armor. The first shot from the Pershing actually bounces off. A shot from the Bert bounces off. But the Pershing knows how to aim and finishes him off with the next shot. So let's go take a look at the post-game stats of that one. So here's the post-game stats of the match you just watched. And hey, look, that was also significant. Because if that was only a second-class mastery, it does give me my second mark of excellence. And hey, look, a high caliber as well for doing 3,750 damage. Plus, apparently, I got 178 spotting damage on the T-28 prototype. Oh boy. So Charioteer pretending it's a medium tank again, because, well, that's sometimes just what you gotta do. But hey, gotta love the damage total. Would have had a better experience total with that sort of damage, but most of my shots are being spotted actually by the Pershing and the Super Pershing, and also probably to a lesser degree the Leopard and the Bulldog. So they get half the experience I'm getting for shooting things. But Charioteer's way too fragile to go up to the front line early on. So I'm more than happy to let them do the spotting and just support them with high-powered gun. But hey, you know, other team didn't do too bad. The SU that finished me off, hey, he got actually a pretty impressive damage score. The SP-1C also got a pretty nasty damage score. I feel a little bad for the Tier 6 platoon. They just mostly got blown up, unfortunately for them. 34-2 just got ambushed right off the bat. It wasn't much he was going to be able to do that. Except for spots and damage for his team, which I think they took most of the help on the Prototype had a pretty good match, though. That's a tough match for the Prototype. It's big, it's slow, it doesn't use its stealth. Really powerful gun. Let's see the other 3. There's the top guys are all holding up the other side. I heard that and then, of course, Pershing stats, 16 shot fire, 13 history, 11 pens, 1 pound there. That really good. And inside the prototype part. But here's what really nice. Only traveled 2 kilometers. And,